came just after yesterday's attack on Karachi police headquarters, in which 4 people were killed and many others were also injured. Now, the outlawed Pakistani Taliban, also known as TTP, took responsibility for the attack, which continued for several hours. Now, here's a full recap of what's happened in the last 24 hours. A bloody fight that takes place right in the heart of Karachi, and that too where the police headquarters this time was attacked. We get you those images and a ground report coming in from Pakistan. We'll also go across to our reporter joining us from Islamabad in a short while from now.
Gunshots, casualties, a hostage situation. These are the scenes from Karachi police headquarters from late last night. It was one of the major terror attacks the country has witnessed. There was complete mayhem. 2 officers were martyred, several others gravely injured. And the Pakistan Taliban that has struck the country time and again claimed responsibility for the attack. The Pakistan Taliban has warned of more such deadly attacks. Pakistan has beefed up security. It has issued a high alert. But is it too little, too late? The terror infrastructure that Pakistan harbored in its backyard has now come to bite it. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
Well, in fact, TTP has now openly threatened, saying that more attacks are likely to follow. This at a time when Pakistan is already going around the globe with a begging bowl, hoping that there would be some sort of a recovery that's going to happen. What's really happening on the ground right now? Let's go across to Republic reporter Kaswar, who's joining us from Islamabad. Kaswar, just give us a sense of what's really happening right now on the ground, because it seems the police headquarters have already been attacked. The latest breaking news now coming in that TTP has once again dared the Pakistani government, the Pakistani army.
Well, Shamanji, you exactly pointed out. Let me tell you from the ground reporting from Islamabad, Pakistan is completely in mayhem. Let me tell you, that is reality. And now, what we have seen last night, it was unexpected. The TTP's attack on police headquarters is not a small thing. And we have seen the Karachi and Islamabad have been condemned before the Taliban, Pakistan's terrorists. That is one thing. And secondly, what is more important, what is more grave, that the TTP has issued fresh and grave warning towards Pakistan's government that in fact the warning can be seen as get ready and we are coming after you. And not this time, the big and huge attack awaits Pakistani security agencies. What is main important and what is actually important is that the TTP has clearly stated that we are not after police, we are not after the citizen, but we are after the Pakistan security agency. Means their only aim is to target Pakistan's armed forces. That is really important. But let me tell you, let me add here that the Pakistan government, which is facing a turmoil in terms of, political terms over here, because in 2 biggest provinces, they don't have the provincial government. Actually, they have interim government. That is not in a position to decide what to do. And other thing, in the federal government, we have just a lame sort of, the government, which is a coalition government. And again, it is not in a position to take a big decision. And that makes all of episode too grave when it comes to the Pakistan.
Well, just let me also quickly take one more question with you, Kaswar, just to understand, this attack that took place was right at the heart of Karachi city. The police headquarters gets attacked. What's the situation right now? Has the Pakistan army also been mobilized on the ground? Because it appears that the situation is only worsening.
The situation not only in Karachi but in all of the big cities is actually grave. And let me tell you, after the attack in Karachi, the Pakistan's armed forces, Rangers have taken, the responsibility of the security followed by the attack, because police is not in a position. Actually, police in Pakistan has never been trained to tackle such type of terrorist attack. So that is perhaps the fact that the armed forces and Rangers have been called over there. But it is not Karachi which is on the hit list of Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan and other other terrorist groups that includes BLA and ISIS, KP and other things as well. But TTP is calling the shot. And now the fresh warning by the TTP that all the big cities are actually on their target. So it is not about only the Karachi. It is about all the big cities. That includes Islamabad, Lahore and other big cities as well. And what has happened in the provincial capital in Peshawar, we all know. So I can conclude that all the big cities in Pakistan are on the hit list of Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, and unfortunately, Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan has sleeper cells across all the big cities, and this is not a baby warning. They actually have people over there on the ground. So, government of Pakistan, according to my sources, has taken the warning very seriously, but yet, a nuclear armed state is not in a position to decide whether to go after the TTP and other groups or not, either to initiate dialogue with them or either to mobilize, the Pakistan armed forces against them. And let me add here that one of the former, federal minister who was the key minister in the Prime Minister Imran Khan's cabinet, she disclosed today that the former army chief, General Qamar Javed Bajwa, actually wanted to stabilize the army, wanted to settle the families of the TTP commanders and other, types of terrorist group in Pakistan. So it is a big, huge disclosure. We have not seen any contradiction from General Qamar Javed Bajwa, retired army. But it is a big, huge development that Pakistan is coming before the TTP and other terrorist group.
Well, thank you very much, Kaswar, Republic reporter, broadcasting live from Islamabad, getting us the latest details. A story that we'll keep a close watch on. Things are only worsening with every passing day, with the TTP now threatening the Pakistani government. It remains to be seen how exactly does this pan out. Shifting focus now to the other story that we'll getting to you tonight. A day after the